Hi and welcome to the most important tutorial you can watch about taking care of your website. This is how to back up. Now there's nothing worse than the feeling of going to your website and seeing your hours and hours of work and content you put into it be gone because you failed to back up and there was an error. So please watch this carefully. Back up often. Now you should back up before you update any WordPress versions or plugins. Before you add any big pieces of content to the site or make major changes, and especially before you give any new people access to the site. I've also set the plugin that backs up to make backups automatically every 2 weeks, but you should still back up manually frequently. So, like I was saying, there's a plugin that does the backing up for you. Under Settings, click on Updraft Plus Backups, and you'll be taken to this page. We're on the tab that says Current Status. Now, to back up the site, it's pretty simple. You just press this button, a little pop-up will come up, and you want to keep all of these boxes unchecked because you want to include everything in the backup. Then just click Backup Now and have a little patience while the backup works. It might take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. So while we're waiting for it to back up, I'm going to show you where the backup goes. If you click on the Settings tab and scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a title, Copying Your Backup to Remote Storage. So I've sent our backups to a Dropbox account that I've set up so they're stored remotely there. Now for most sites, the Dropbox account is set up with the UWNet ID for the shared account that this lab is based on, and it has the same password for that email. Back to our backup that's happening. Still taking some time, so I'm going to pause the video and flash forward when it's done. Okay, our backup is done. It's notified us that the backup succeeded. So now we're going to show you how to restore a backup from the one that you just created. So we're on that same page, the Current Status tab, and Restore is the button right there in the middle. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see there are a couple of backups that have been stored. I'm going to pick the most recent one and click Restore. Now on this pop-up, you do want to check all of these boxes on the left because you want all of those things to be included in the restoration. Then you click Restore. Now it's going to think for a little bit and ask you another question. Now the backup is preparing some files, and it says they've been prepared, and so now we should press Restore again to proceed. So go ahead and click Restore. And again, you'll have to wait for a few minutes. Now it's saying that we want to delete some old directories. Existing and remove folders from a previous or exist. Please use the Delete Old Directories button. So it's not a big deal of an error. It tells you exactly how to fix it. It's right there. Click the button to delete. So now we've removed the old directories. It says all of them were successful. And so we click Return to the Updraft Plus configuration. And we try our restoration again. Restore. Now we're at that second step where it's archived all of the, it's processed all the archived files, and we click Restore again and wait. Now, once the restoration begins, you'll see a lot of updates on the parts that it's unpacking. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you will see the final line says finished. And that means that the website has been restored and you're done. So thanks, and remember again, back up frequently.